Speaking on the believer's authority, Copeland says, "The Spirit of God hovered over you, and there was conceived in your body a holy thing identical to Jesus, and there was imparted into you Zoe, the life of God. Hence, you are to think the way Jesus thought. He didn't think it robbery to be equal with God. You are not a spiritual schizophrenic, half God and half Satan. You are all God. And you don't have a God in you. You are one." Now, these demonstrate, according to Copeland, that being born again means nothing less to him than becoming a God. However, Scripture affirms the existence of only one God who dwells within all believers. Moreover, the Bible portrays spiritual birth not as a change of nature from satanic to divine, but as the regeneration of the uniquely human spirit by God. Copeland also asserts that the believer's transformation of nature into a God accompanies a corresponding enhancement of ability. He states, "Every man that has been born again has had this faith put inside him. This faith is good enough to make all things possible to the believer." Copeland emphasizes, as a born-again believer, you are equipped with the Word. You have the power of God at your disposal. By getting the Word deep into your spirit and speaking it boldly out of your mouth, you release spiritual power to change things in the natural circumstances. Consequently, according to Copeland, the believer can supposedly speak things into existence through faith-filled words or positive confession. Copeland's interpretations of faith and speech lack legitimate scriptural support and are invalid when applied to true believers. In Copeland's teachings on the believer's authority, it is suggested that comprehending and exercising the rights outlined in the covenant guarantee success in confession. He asserts that the Bible is the wisdom of God placed in covenant contract. Everything in it is mine. You just keep looking at it and keep reading it, and that covenant will turn you into that kind of person, whatever it is you decide to be. Copeland translates his concept of covenant rights into what is commonly known as the health and wealth or prosperity message. He contends the fundamental principle of the Christian life is to understand that God placed our sin, sickness, disease, sorrow, grief, and poverty on Jesus at Calvary. He asserts, for him to put any of this on us now would be a miscarriage of justice.